Many studies have shown that simply by breathing correctly, we can reduce stress, support better sleep, improve blood pressure, and strengthen the body's ability to recover, especially as we age and our health becomes more fragile. As we grow older, not only does the body become weaker, but the mind also becomes more prone to anxiety, fatigue, insomnia, and mental exhaustion. What is even more concerning is that many of these symptoms actually start with poor breathing habits. We breathe shallowly, we breathe quickly, and some people even go through the entire day holding their breath without realizing it, and that is silently destroying their health hour by hour. Breathing is not just a sign of life, it is also the bridge between the body and the mind. And if you know how to control that bridge, you are holding the key to living a more peaceful life one day at a time. In today's video, I am going to share with you 4 simple, yet incredibly powerful breathing techniques, all backed by modern science and practiced daily by millions of people around the world. These techniques not only help relieve pain, improve blood pressure, and support better sleep, but they also cleanse negative energy, helping you feel more peaceful with every breath you take. Before we begin, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation as a way of committing yourself to attracting good things. For example, I am breathing in good health every single day, or anything you truly wish for. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss content like this. Let us build a community full of positive energy and grow together as we fully embrace our golden years. Although every person knows how to breathe from the moment they are born, not everyone knows how to breathe for healing. And now it is time for you to discover 4 special breathing techniques, natural remedies that require no prescription, yet have the power to transform both your physical and mental health. Number 1. Box breathing method. Box breathing is one of the simplest ways to take control of your mind. Because when you manage your breath, you are also managing your nervous system, heart rate, blood pressure, and your entire emotional state. You are no longer swept away by negative thoughts or the vague fears that often come with aging. Instead, you become grounded like a tree with roots deeply planted in the earth. The method is so simple that anyone can do it, whether you are sitting in a chair lying down to rest or tossing and turning in the middle of the night. All you need to do is inhale slowly for 4 seconds, hold your breath for another 4 seconds, exhale slowly for 4 seconds, and then hold again without breathing in for the next 4 seconds. Just like that, you can imagine drawing a box with your breath, steady, stable, and balanced. The magic happens after just a few rounds. Your heart rate slows down, becoming less frantic. Your mind, which may have felt chaotic, gradually calms down. All the anxious and stressful thoughts begin to settle like a lake after a gust of wind. Your body starts to release calming chemicals such as oxytocin and serotonin, natural tranquilizers created from within. That is when you begin to feel true peace. Box breathing is especially beneficial for older adults because it requires no physical strength, no special equipment, and can be practiced anytime you feel out of balance. Before bedtime, when you wake up in the middle of the night while waiting for medical results, or even when you are sitting alone with your thoughts, just a few minutes of correct breathing can make you feel like your energy has been fully recharged. According to the Cleveland Clinic, this technique has been used to help treat post-traumatic stress disorder, insomnia, and anxiety in both young and elderly individuals. Experts especially recommend practicing it regularly before bed to improve sleep quality. Number 2. Nadi Shuddhi method. When people think about health in old age, they often focus on medication, diet, and exercise. But very few realize that within our bodies flow invisible energy channels, like subtle currents of electricity running through every cell. And when these flows become imbalanced, all sorts of disorders start to appear: insomnia, restlessness, fatigue, headaches, shortness of breath, even a sense of loneliness without any clear reason. The Nadi Shuddhi technique is like a spiritual switch that helps restore balance simply through proper breathing. According to ancient yogic philosophy, The human body contains up to 72,000 nadis or energy channels. Among them, two primary channels, Ida and Pingala, function like the yin and yang of our energy system. When these two are blocked or out of sync, something that often happens under chronic stress or an imbalanced lifestyle, both the body and the mind respond by developing illness. But if you dedicate just a few minutes each day to practicing Nadi Shuddhi, alternating your breath through each nostril, you will begin to feel a deep sense of inner peace. This is one of the simplest yet most profound techniques. It requires no movement, causes no fatigue, and is perfectly suited for older adults or those recovering from illness. To practice, sit quietly with your spine straight and eyes closed. Use your right thumb to gently close your right nostril. Then inhale slowly through your left nostril. Next, use your ring finger to close the left nostril. Open the right nostril and exhale gently. Then inhale through the right nostril, switch sides, and exhale through the left. Each switch counts as one full cycle. You can repeat this for 5 to 10 minutes, either in the morning before eating or in the evening before bedtime. The most important part is to keep your mind focused on your breath, no rushing, no pressure. Number 3, the 4-7-8 breathing method, soothing the nervous system and supporting sleep. At its core, the 4-7-8 breathing technique is not just about regulating your breath, it is about calming the entire nervous system. When you extend your exhale to 8 seconds, much longer than your inhale, your body naturally shifts into a deep relaxation mode, the exact state needed for sleep. Holding your breath for 7 seconds before exhaling is the key to slowing your heart, lowering blood pressure, and quieting the mind, stopping it from spiraling into thoughts of the past or future. The practice itself is very simple. You can sit on your bed, lean against a pillow, or lie down with your body fully relaxed. Close your eyes, place the tip of your tongue on the gum just behind your upper front teeth, and gently inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Then, hold your breath for 7 seconds, no inhaling or exhaling during this time. Finally, exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds, as if blowing air through a small crack in a door, smooth, steady, and long. That completes one cycle. Repeat this 3 more times. If you are just starting out, begin with 4 rounds. After a few days, as your body adjusts, you can increase to 6 or even 8 rounds based on how you feel. Most people who practice this say they often fall asleep before even finishing the 6th round. And even if they do not fall asleep right away, their body still enters a uniquely calm and deeply relaxed state, as if all the stress built up during the day melts away with each breath out. Dr. Andrew Weil, a leading expert in integrative medicine, describes this technique as a natural tool to effectively soothe the nervous system without the need for medication or chemicals. For older adults, this is especially valuable as the nervous system becomes more sensitive, easily triggered, and harder to regulate with age. Think of the 4-7-8 breathing method as a tiny bedtime ritual, just a few minutes, but capable of transforming the quality of your sleep and your mood upon waking. Inhaling invites peace. Holding the breath connects you with yourself, and exhaling sends away the worries and fatigue of a long day. Number 4, Kapalabhati, breathing, cleansing the body, clearing the mind. Among the many traditional breathing practices, Kapalabhati is one of the most powerful, not only purifying the body, but also sharpening the mind, creating a sense of clarity, lightness, and energy after just a few minutes of practice. The name Kapalabhati comes from Sanskrit, where Kapal means forehead and Bhati means light, implying that after practicing, your head, especially the forehead and brain, becomes illuminated from within. And the amazing thing is that all this comes from one simple action: intentional exhalation. Unlike other gentle breathing techniques, Kapalabhati is an active exercise where you forcefully exhale in short bursts while slightly contracting your lower abdomen. This forceful exhalation helps push out stale air, mucus, and lingering toxins from the lungs, cleansing your respiratory system, improving oxygen intake, and boosting your metabolism. Especially for older adults who often struggle with bloating, constipation, poor digestion, or unexplained fatigue, Kapalabhati acts like a natural energy boost each morning. To practice, sit comfortably with a straight spine and hands resting lightly on your knees. Inhale gently through your nose, then exhale sharply through your nose while pulling your lower belly inward. You do not need to actively inhale. Your breath will naturally come in as you release the belly after each exhale. Just focus on strong nasal exhales and light abdominal contractions with each breath. Each exhale is like a small broom sweeping out the residue within. Start with 30 breaths, rest for 30 seconds, then repeat for 2 more rounds. The entire process takes just about 5 minutes, but brings incredibly noticeable results. The feeling after Kapalabhati is a full body awakening. Your mind becomes sharper, your eyes brighter, your heartbeat more stable, your stomach lighter, and your spirit unusually uplifted. That is why many people call this technique the yoga coffee. It wakes up both the body and the mind without any stimulants. However, because of its intensity, Kapalabhati should be approached with caution. If you have heart conditions, high blood pressure, hernias, or are currently pregnant, you should avoid practicing this without proper professional guidance. To get the most out of your breathing practice, it is not just about the correct technique, you also need to create the right conditions for your body and mind. Here are some small but incredibly useful tips to support your practice. Number 1. Choose the golden time to breathe. Not all moments of the day offer the same benefits for breathing exercises. In fact, picking the right time to practice is just as important as the technique itself. Our bodies follow a natural circadian rhythm, a physiological cycle that repeats at specific hours every day. And when you practice breathing at these golden times, the effects can be greatly amplified. The 2 best times are early in the morning and right before bedtime. Morning is when the body has just emerged from a long state of rest. At this point, the lungs are not yet fully active and the mind is still blank, untouched by news, worries, or noise from daily life. The air in the early morning, especially before 600 a.m., tends to be fresher, richer in oxygen, and full of negative ions, all of which help boost metabolism and purify the blood. This is the perfect time to cleanse your entire respiratory system, awaken your internal organs, soothe your nervous system, and set a refreshed tone for the day. Meanwhile, the evening, especially just before sleep, is when the body needs to shift into deep relaxation. Gentle breathing techniques like 4-7-8 or box breathing act as natural sedatives during this time, helping you smoothly transition from alertness to rest. They slow your heart rate, lower blood pressure, reduce brain activity, and guide you into a deeper, more natural sleep without the need for medication. Number 2. Drink warm water before your breathing session. Before starting any breathing exercise, drinking a small glass of warm water is a simple yet highly effective step that many people tend to overlook. Think of it as gently waking up your respiratory system. Warm water not only helps clear out the thin layers of mucus that accumulate overnight, but also softens the throat lining and gently opens the airways, making each breath smoother, deeper, and more comfortable. When you drink warm water, especially early in the morning, the warmth spreads down your throat, esophagus, and chest, like a gentle stream rinsing away the buildup from the night before. This is especially helpful for older adults who often have sensitive respiratory systems and are more prone to mucus buildup or throat dryness when the weather changes. A clean and warm throat creates the ideal condition for deep breathing exercises, helping you avoid coughing, gagging, or discomfort while filling your lungs with air. You do not need to drink much, just a small glass, around 150 to 200 milliliters, is enough. The water should be warm, not hot or cold. You can use plain water or add a bit of ginger lemon or honey for extra anti-inflammatory and warming benefits. This also gently stimulates your digestive system, helping you feel more awake, light, and ready for your practice. Number 3. Light sun exposure and outdoor walking. There is nothing better for your lungs and your spirit than stepping outside, taking deep breaths under an open sky, and soaking in the gentle morning sunlight. For older adults, getting some sun and walking in green spaces surrounded by trees, water and fresh air is not just a simple physical activity, but a powerful living vitamin for both body and mind. Morning sunlight, especially before 8:00 a.m., is rich in vitamin D, which is essential for strong bones, a healthy immune system, and the prevention of chronic illnesses. But beyond that, when that soft light is paired with deep rhythmic breathing during a walk, you activate a chain of positive responses in your body. The brain releases serotonin to improve mood, the lungs expand fully to absorb more oxygen, and your cardiovascular system gets a gentle, steady workout with each step you take. If possible, choose places like parks, home gardens, beaches, or green areas where oxygen levels are high and the air contains many negative ions. Just 15 to 20 minutes each morning can significantly improve your heart health, breathing capacity, and overall mood. And do not forget to breathe deeply through your nose. Hold your breath for a few seconds, then exhale slowly. This is the perfect moment to apply the breathing techniques you have learned right in the most ideal environment. Number 4. Use essential oils as support. Just a few drops of the right essential oil can purify the air, open your nasal passages, ease breathing, and create an immediate sense of comfort. In particular, oils like peppermint, lemongrass, and lavender are not only loved for their pleasant scents, but also praised for their amazing natural properties. Peppermint helps open up the airways, cools and soothes mild headaches. Lemongrass fights bacteria, freshens the air, and relieves fatigue, while lavender has calming effects on the nervous system, promoting better sleep and easing anxiety. You can use essential oils in various ways. Add a few drops to a diffuser to scent the room, mix with warm water for facial steaming, or simply dab a little on a handkerchief, pillowcase, or fabric mask. As you inhale, the aroma stimulates your sense of smell. One of the nerves directly connected to the emotional center of the brain, helping you achieve a deep state of relaxation without any drugs or chemicals. Another simple method is to combine essential oils with your breathing exercises. Before beginning, take a gentle deep breath of your favorite scent, then start your inhale, hold, exhale routine. The scent acts as a soft cue that guides your body into a calm state, making each breath more enjoyable and complete. However, you should keep a few things in mind. Always use pure essential oils from reputable brands, free from synthetic chemicals, and test for allergic reactions before applying directly to your skin. For older adults with a history of asthma or sensitivity to scents, it is best to start with a very small amount and monitor your response during the first few minutes. Number 5. Listen to sounds of nature. The sounds of nature, like birds chirping, a gentle stream, leaves rustling in the wind, or waves crashing against the shore, carry a very special frequency. These natural sounds not only feel pleasant, but also help regulate brainwaves, guiding your mind away from stress and back to a state of calm and balance. Many scientific studies have shown that listening to nature sounds while meditating, breathing, or simply resting can lower stress hormone levels like cortisol, reduce blood pressure, stabilize heart rate, and noticeably improve sleep. You can easily create this atmosphere at home. Play a track of forest sounds, light rain, or flowing water from free apps or platforms like YouTube or Spotify. Then sit still, close your eyes, and pair the sounds with a breathing technique like Nadi Shuddhi or 4-7-8. As the sound of wind and water blends with your inhale and exhale, you will feel your mind becoming clearer and lighter, as if all the noise and tension are being gently washed away. You see, sometimes what keeps us healthy, peaceful, and living more mindfully is not medication or complicated treatments. It is simply the way we breathe each day. breathing is life. It is the bridge between the body and the mind. When you learn how to breathe properly, not just with your nose, but with your full presence, you will begin to experience a beautiful transformation, a lighter body, a calmer mind, deeper sleep, and a heart that feels warmer and more gentle. Whether you are facing common challenges of aging, like insomnia, anxiety, unstable blood pressure, or simply feeling disconnected from yourself, studies have shown that proper breathing can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, slow down your heart rate, reduce stress, and support better sleep quality. These 4 simple breathing techniques are powerful tools you can practice on your own every single day. No medication, no cost, no risk. Now take a moment to interact. Leave a positive message to yourself in the comments below, something like, "I am healing with every breath I take," or "I am slowing down to live more deeply." And if you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit like and share it with your loved ones, especially those who may need a little tenderness in this fast-paced world. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey together toward living healthier, more mindful, and more meaningful each day. Every breath is a chance to begin again. Take that chance, starting right now.